All Over the Road New Orleans is brought to you by Coin Trader Inc. Mind your money, and recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Happy New Year from New Orleans.
From the world-famous French Quarter in New Orleans, it's All Over the Road, on the road, with Ted and Vic.
Yeah, baby.
Looking for a place to celebrate New Year's that's unlike any other? Well, New Orleans is the place to do just that. Earlier in the day, the Audubon Zoo hosts a Noon Ears Eve and has live music, games, and prizes, and a countdown with sparkling apple cider. I love that. Restaurants throughout the city offer Réveillon dinners for fixed prices, so you can eat multi-course meals steeped in classic Creole traditions and cuisines. Jackson Square is ground zero for the festivities, with hours of live entertainment leading up all the way to midnight. You can enjoy the fun up and down the street on the river, or you can take it all in from the decks of our paddle wheel riverboats, the Natchez and the Creole Queen. After the New Year's Eve celebration ends, carnival season begins here in New Orleans. It's always a party. I'm Flirty Girl, and that wraps up another edition of Go NOLA TV, and we'll see you next time, darling.
Hey, everybody, we are in the world-famous French Quarter. As you can see behind me is the Monteleone Hotel, the world-famous Monteleone Hotel, 200 years, almost 200 years old.
Is it 200 years?
Yes.
I've stayed there a few times. I'm sure
I have too.
Yeah, nice place.
The rooms are like closets.
They are small. It's a
Very small.
Well, like you said, it's old.
So anyway, what we're going to do is for our year-end show, we're going to walk around and talk to some of the people in town. Now, remember, the Sugar Bowl's in town. That's Alabama, Kansas State, so I'm sure we'll run into some of those folk.
Right down. Now, when is the Sugar Bowl?
The Sugar Bowl is the 2nd. January the 2nd.
Monday.
Yeah, I think it's January the 2nd. I don't know.
Now, the Sugar Bowl, of course, in the Superdome, like you said, at noon, right? Is that,
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Yeah.
It's the same time as the Tulane Greenway.
That's right.
Of course, they're in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, nevertheless.
So anyway, we're going to talk to some people, and we're going to put it on the show, and we're going to put some videos on, okay? It's our year-end special. The year-end special, All Over the Road, the podcast, New Orleans, with Victor Del Giorno, the king, and, of course, my man.
I thought you were going to say Queen. I'm thankfully you didn't.
Well, in the French Quarter, I could very well say Queen.
New Year in New Orleans. Gunshots or fireworks?
That was not fireworks. Let's go back inside.
Now back to Ted and Vic from the world-famous French Quarter in New Orleans. Happy New Year from All Over the Road.
In the parking garage at the old DH Homes building. Teddy, I want you, please, Teddy, use the handrails. Please use the handrails. You see the sign over there, Michael? Caution, use handrail. You see? Teddy's a little up in age, and he fell in the pool last week. Just use those handrails. Here we go.
I take the stairs because the elevator didn't.
The elevator didn't work. Of course, we're in New Orleans. Nothing works. We're about to hit the streets. Stand by as we go into the bowels of the city of the world-famous French Quarter for the first time ever on All Over the Road, the podcast. Stand by.
Well, we made our way down to Bourbon Street, so here we are. And we just passed the, what do you mention, the Alibi? The whole place.
Yeah, the old
you
Alibi,
frequent.
which at one time had the best barbecued shrimp in the city.
Really?
I don't know. I haven't been there in a while. But we're here on the corner of Bourbon Street and Iberville. Hey, sir. Walton and Johnson here. How are you? Are you in town for the game?
I'm not.
You're not? Just a local fella?
Are you in town for the game?
Okay, a little vacation for sure.
Y'all in town for the game?
No.
What game?
You're damn right.
New Year's Eve's events around New Orleans.
Good night.
Get your tickets today. Ace Hotel Rooftop Bar. Jock's Brewery. Virgin Hotel Rooftop. Bourbon Street Balcony. Dave and Buster's. Riverboat. Westin Hotel. Bar Marilou.
Now back to Ted and Vic from the world-famous French Quarter in New Orleans. Happy New Year from All Over the Road.
There's a point to that, Mike, okay? I know. That's fine. He's now telling us what to do. He went, turn the mic and camera around. Let everybody see your face, Mike. Turn the camera around real quick. This is our cameraman, Mike Semper. This is Teddy's little brother. His big little brother. He's two Teddies. You've heard of 2 Chain? He's 2 Teddies. 2 Chain, 2 Teddies. Here you go, right here. This is actually a place where someone would sleep.
David went to Canal to charge
himself. Yeah. So this is David's bed. It's and all I can say is my shirt here, New Orleans Mission. There's no reason for David to be sleeping here. He can sleep at New Orleans Mission. You still have time to get a last-minute tax deductible donation in NewOrleansMission.org. Can I talk to you for a second, ladies? Just for a moment.
Y'all here for the game? Are y'all here for the game?
No, I live here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we're Walton and Johnson. Can I talk to you? Have you heard of Walton and Johnson?
Sure.
Okay. John Walton. Steve Johnson. So, what do you think? What do you think of the weather, huh?
It's fantastic today.
Yeah, we had some cold weather. It's beautiful. You got your little girl here with the whole family. What's your name?
Luna.
Luna? How are you? You got anything you guys are going to do for the New Year's?
Hide from tourists.
Hide from tourists. Well, you're not doing a very good job of that right now, unfortunately. Oh, really? Okay.
This weather's warm today, and it's pretty hot too.
Well, it's chilly today. Hot tamale. Chilly today. Hot tamale.
Days ago, you had to have a coat, a hat, gloves, and now it's just like summertime. It's beautiful.
Now you're the daddy? Grandpa. You look great. I'm a grandpa, too. So got anything you're going to do different next year? What's your name?
Johnny.
Johnny, anything different next year? A resolution? Anything?
No, everything's great. Everything's good. Take care of this one.
Do you think the Saints should fire Dennis Allen?
No.
No? Okay. Very good. Give him another shot. Give him another year.
I think so. I'm always for root for the underdog. Let's see what happens.
Okay, we all have a great day. Enjoy the weather. Thanks for stopping with us. Keep listening. Walton and Johnson.
Big news stories from 2022 on All Over the Roads year-end special.
Big stories in the year 2022 from the AOTR newsroom. After a long and successful run as the head coach of the New Orleans Saints, 2022 saw Sean Payton announce he was moving on, stepping down from his role as head coach after 16 seasons. The Saints gave Dennis Allen a big contract to be head coach, hoping to avoid a change in the culture of the team. But unfortunately, when Payton walked out the door, the culture officially changed. Hubig's Pies made a big return to store shelves in Greater New Orleans again in 2022. Hubig's Pies were first introduced in 1922. Had been gone for a decade after a fire at the bakery. In 2022, insurance companies finally started to pay on claims from Hurricane Ida that happened the previous year. Louisiana escaped any hurricane activity in 2022 after federal forecasters had called for a very active season. In 2022, the New Orleans Sewer and Water Board accepted a federal grant for over $12 million, while still owing customers more than $36 million in overcharges. LSU football exceeded all expectations in 2022, beating Alabama and winning the SEC West. The Tigers finished 2022 ranked number 11 and preparing for the Citrus Bowl on January 2nd. In 2022, New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell opened up an Airbnb near Jackson Square, spending most of her time there. Efforts were launched to recall the unpopular mayor. As of the end of 2022, organizers were confident they would have the needed signatures by February of 2023 to get the recall on the ballot. And the podcast, known as All Over the Road New Orleans, featuring exclusive content on New Orleans and southern Louisiana, became the #1 podcast according to J.P. Powers Associates. Congrats to the king of all podcasting.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year from the Bourbon Street Drummers. How are you? How old are you?
9.
Can y'all play a song for us?
Yes.
Hit it! Hit it!
listening to the year-end special from all over the road, New Orleans.
We had to stop you and talk about the game for 1 minute, okay? What's your name?
Catherine.
Catherine, now just between you and me, if Alabama was playing TCU on a neutral site, what do you think Vegas would have the point spread at?
I'd like to think they'd win, so maybe 15, 20 points.
That's what I mean. Alabama would be favored over TCU. Alabama should be in the playoffs.
Well, the problem is we should have won against LSU and Tennessee. We didn't do what we needed to do, so.
That's something Saban would say.
Yeah, probably so.
Well, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
But no.
You're saying that the game's the 2nd, right? January 2nd?
No, it's the 31st.
Oh, the 31st. That's right.
Oh, okay.
31st, yeah.
No, it's going to be, it is at noon.
11 a.m.
Yes, it is.
You can't eat.
We're from Georgia, so we consider it noon because that's our time.
Oh, so you're still on Georgia time.
Yeah.
I always say that when I travel. I say I'm on my time. Am I sweating like a pig? I am. So you have a prediction for the game?
Which game? The TCU game or the Bama game?
The Bama game.
Roll Tide, baby. There's no conversation.
Well, give us a score. What do you think?
What I like.
They're going to kill Kansas State.
Kansas State's better than people give them credit for. If we show up and play the way we're supposed to, I'll say 35-20.
Very good. Hey, enjoy your stay. Have fun. Keep your head on a swivel. Teddy, take the mic. Why am I sweating so much?
Happy New Year from New Orleans.
All right, it's the world-famous French Quarter, the Royal Sonesta, one of the great hotels of New Orleans. And as a matter of fact, I want to do a shout-out to Captain Carl Vobel. Nick's dad works here.
Nick's dad does. That's right. Yeah, it's the Royal Sonesta, world famous.
He's been here for 45 years.
Now, what does he do here?
He's head of maintenance. He knows where all the bodies are buried.
I got you. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah. So it's year-end special. We're down on Bourbon Street. We haven't found a Kansas State fan yet. We found a few Alabama fans. Of course, they're very confident of a win Saturday, but
of course
expect that.
Yeah, the Sugar Bowl game is being played at 11:30 a.m. New Year's Eve, my birthday. New Year's Eve, and of course that's the same day the playoff games will be played at night. But this right here, right in front of the Royal Sonesta, every year one of the big events in front of the Sonesta is for Mardi Gras. In case you don't know, is the greasing of the poles. And what they do is they come out here before Carnival and they grease these poles. Mike, get a shot. So that way no one can climb up the poles and get to the balcony. So all over the French Quarter, this is an interesting tidbit. We just happen to be here, so I bring it up. All the poles you see in front of all these establishments during Mardi Gras, they're all greased. And it's a big deal. The media comes out, they grease the poles. Anyway, a big deal. So anyway, we're getting some more. Yeah, a little tidbit.
A little tidbit. You have to be from here to know that. Yeah. Hey, y'all want to walk around here and talk to the cabbie?
The cabbie?
He's at the end of the car right here.
You want to here?
Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi. Hey, can you talk to us? He's got to roll the window down. How's it going, man? What's your name?
My name is Sayed Gilani.
Sayed?
Yeah.
It's Sayed. Sayed. All right. How's the business? How's it going? Anything interesting happened today?
Business is slow. Very slow business.
It's very slow.
Yeah, because a lot of flights cancel, on the east part of the country.
We've been looking for, Alabama fans and Kansas State fans, for the Sugar Bowl. And maybe they're late to getting in town because we're actually having a hard time finding some Kansas State fans, especially.
Yeah. Well, we didn't bring anybody from the airport. So they come, so we're going to bring them here. But I don't see anybody yet.
So I got to ask you, since you're a New Orleans cab driver, who's the most famous person you've given a cab ride to?
Mr. Nagin. He's in the jail now.
Mr. who?
Nagin.
Oh, New Orleans, the ex-New Orleans mayor, the infamous Ray Nagin. Was he nice? Did he tip you well or what?
Yeah, he was fine.
Yeah. This is before he headed to prison. Is he still in prison?
I don't know. I think he's still in the prison, yeah.
Well, Happy New Year to you. Good luck, the rest of the day, rest of the week. And, thanks for talking to us.
Well, sir, you're welcome.
This is the announcer guy speaking. Thanking you for 4 seasons and on the brink of number 5 with the king of all podcasting and Ted Semper. It's all over the road, New Orleans. This is your announcer guy speaking.
Here's some hood history from the late New Orleans comedian Boogie B.
History books. Come here, let me stress you out right fast, because this is New Orleans hood history. This right here is Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street is one of the most popular streets in the whole United States. This street is popular for drinking, listening to music, food, and partying, and a little hookers and drugs if you want to. However, this street could be densely populated at any time. And when it is densely populated, you need to keep your head on a swivel. Don't get out there and get too drunk because somebody will steal the pockets out of your pockets. New Orleans has some of the nicest people that you'll ever meet. But if you down there drunk and belligerent, you will get knocked out and wake up in a New Orleans Parish jail cell. I say that to say this. Go down on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, have a good time, but leave some of your money in the room and be on your best behavior.
Hustler Honeys. Hello. How's business? All right. Then you got the Drinkery. Bourbon Street Drinkery. Yeah.
Let me get this guy.
All right. Man right there.
How's it going, big guy?
How you doing?
What you got planned for New Year's?
We have everything planned for New Year's.
Here at the Drinkery?
Here at the Drinkery, we have everything. Variety of music, good bartenders, good vibe, and everything is nice.
What's your name?
I'm Ken.
Ken, local guy. What part of the city are you from?
Oh, Little Woods.
Little Woods? You're way out there in the east, huh?
East.
Well, you're working hard. You're the hardest looking man in show business, it looks like to me.
Right. Come on in for a drink.
Yeah, we're going to come on in, okay?
Come on in there.
We're going to make a lap, and then we're going to come on in, okay? You got any scrimps in here?
Who?
Scrimps.
No scrimps. We just sell, this is the Drinkery.
It's a Drinkery, no scrimps.
Good drinks, good vibes, nice atmosphere.
I hear you, baby. We'll be back. Thank you, buddy. Well, Mike, it looks like we got to wrap this up because, well, I guess we're running a little late here. Yeah, but I'm not ready. I know you're not ready, but we're going to have to go.
New Orleans, the French Quarter, I want to see more. Didn't get anybody.
We have to come back. We have to come back, but this is our elevator. Yeah, unfortunately, Cypher's go. Mike, come on. Let's go. Come on, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Now, get a shot of it. I'm surprised there's not more graffiti in this one. Let's see if it takes us all the way to 6. Oh, I know those guys.
This is the same elevator you were in 40 years ago.
I was in this elevator 40 years ago, probably. Yeah, 50, 45. Oh, I finished it. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Now, it didn't go to the 6th floor on the way down. I did press 6. Oh, dude, we're golden. We're golden. We're golden. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year from Bourbon Street. Cool. Happy New Year. Best to you in 2023.
Happy New Year from New Orleans. Gunshots or fireworks?
That was not hard. This is Teddy, little Teddy, the other Teddy, wishing you Happy New Year from all over the road, New Orleans.
Yeah, baby.
Come on, Coin Trader Studios, we're bringing it live. And who am I? I go by the name of Darkest Night. And Jada Hoyos is the one who brings a sick beat, to which we're getting pumped for topics this week. So let me grab my great soda and take a sip, while I turn it over to Katie, Nick, Ted, and Vic. It's all over. We're all over the road. We got a brand new show, so just lo and behold, from the bayou to the city to the burbs to the swamps, you better know what time it is when you're hearing that.
This is the announcer guy speaking. Happy New Year from all over the road.